Hey guys, happy, well, happy Friday night for me, but happy whenever, probably Saturday when you're watching this video, because I probably won't post it till Saturday, but hey, I got my car card boxes all done. Boy, that's a tongue twister. What do they call those things? I got them all out on the layout. There you go, you can see right there's a new one. Back over there is another one, and we'll say a few more. We've got this one here. And I've got all the other ones up in the rest of the layout. You can see there's one. I know they kind of blend in right there, but we'll take a closer look at them. But hey, it's operations time over here. We gotta clear out the yard first off. So we're gonna be running a hauler. Let me get him situated here. We're gonna fire it up. Let's see, we get some lights on. There we go, that looks good. Now we got one line of cars over here. As he gets fired up, let's take a look over here. Track 6, right? All these guys are going out to West Colton, which is my staging area, and we are taking this consist right here. I'm going to try to kind of do this the right way, so let me get rid of that right there. There we go. There's our little consist. We'll put this guy over here all together. We'll pull on out and get on our way over here. Let's get the brakes off. I did do a little tiny bit of track cleaning over here, which basically means we're probably going to run into trouble. You know how it is. Especially after all the, I don't know, woodworking, making the card boxes, you know, cutting wood and all that kind of stuff, and I do that, well, right over here in this little section there. So I probably got a few, you know, some dust and stuff like that. I tried to clean up a little bit, but we'll see. Now, one funny thing is, you know, I said before, it's been nice and warm here, been in the 80s. In Southern California, and you might be saying, hey there, Engineer Rick, what the heck is that? Well, I need to have a little bit of extra weight on this end of my little swing up bridge, because it kind of popped up like that. I've tried to reconfigure, kind of move this section around a little bit, move this section around a little bit, and I can't figure out why it's sort of up the way it is. Let me show you right here. So basically this end right here just kind of pops up a little bit. So if I have, yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but if I have just a little bit of, I don't know, it's like kind of funny. So I need to put a little bit of weight on there. So shooting bag works perfectly. Just enough weight there to kind of weigh that down a little bit for now until whatever kind of humidity happens, dries out, I don't know, whatever happens over here, and we get this thing back to level. Let me see, where are we going? We're going over to that track. Now the next thing I got to do after all of these car boxes and everything like that, you know, I do have all of my tracks numbered over here, starting from the 1 to 7. 1 being closest to the fascia minus the main line here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get the idea there. But one of the things I found as we back up and get our line of cars, it's hard to tell. I'm kind of goofy anyway, so I keep mixing up my tracks. I gotta sit here and start counting and stuff like that. But I want to get something where I can put it on the, you know, put a number down here on the actual track. You know, 1, 2, 3, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7, that sort of thing. We're back in here. Grab our line of cars, and then as we pull out, we'll just make sure we got everybody. And yeah, oh, come on. Did not get a good connection there. Oh, it's good to be running trains again, though, let me tell you. Alright, let's see here. Let's give it a good bang here. There we go. Let's position the camera somewhere where we can actually see something. All right. Let's give it a little bit of a stretch here. Now we should have, as we're pulling out, I'm going to take a look at my car cards here. So we got our 2 locomotives, flat car, and these are not in order, unless something's stuck. No, there they are. Okay, let's see here. So we got flat car, center beam, yellow box car. There should be another hopper somewhere. See, this is why I got to check. You never know what's going on over here. Let's see. That guy's all the way at the back. That's why. It's probably all backed up. Let me see here. 802. Yep, that's that guy right there. He's rusty. He's rusty on one side, but if you look right there, he's not rusty on this side. I only rusted up the one side that I took the picture of. All right, so we got that guy, and then the 2 gondolas, 209. Yep. And 289, we'll see that number as he comes out there. Yep, they're kind of backwards that way. And then our blue guy. All right, all good to go. Paperwork's all in order. I'll put that in the pocket. Let's notch it up over here a little bit. And we shall pull through our snow-covered hills here. I think there's so many things I gotta work on. You know how it is. I gotta get my little hills over here done. I'm getting tired of looking at them and joking about how they're snow-covered. Alright, anyway, these guys are going out to staging, but before we go over there, let's run over here really quick, just make sure my tracks are good. Because, yeah, we gotta put that down there to main line. So we'll run straight across over here as if we were going down to Orange, and then my staging is just a stack currently on top of the shelf here where we only have a few cars. Alright, we've cleared the bridge. Let me put my my ballast away. Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny. That's the one thing. It's been like, well, at least 5 years or so since I've had that that little swing up section there. And, you know, every like winter, summer, once a year, you know, when we get the temperature changes, stuff expands, stuff contracts, that sort of thing. The humidity changes. So sometimes I got to kind of fiddle with it a little bit. But for the most part, I've never had it warp like that until it got wet one time, I think a couple years back, with a little bit of rain. And which is why I have these giant L girders on either side, up there and down there. I guess when I built this, I should have had the grain going the other direction or used a better quality wood, but that's why that's there. Is to keep it from warping, but I guess I don't know if it's kind of warped or what. We'll see. Anyway, while we're running through this section, I can show you the new car boxes. There we go. Got them all stenciled up for Titan and United Polymer, plus an extra spot there. Looking pretty good here. Royal Plywood, Southern Wine, athearn. All good there. Got one over here for SoCal Oil, Sanford & Son, and Shasta Beverage as we run by. Honk for the horses there. And we've got another one over here that has SoCal Edison and Soundtracks. And then our final new box right over here for Reliable Lumber and Jack's surfboards, all the way in the back over there. I might just put surfboards in there. I thought maybe it wouldn't fit or anything, but so I just put Jack's. Anyway, I'm happy that's done. I'm getting some things done over here, and this is the first run down here. Let me position that so it's going to see stuff. We'll get our car cards out over here. Locomotives are both going to be going back. Everybody else is going up on the shelf up here. We should kind of control this in some manner, huh? Anyway, yeah, a lot of dust here. A lot of dust all over the tops of the layout and everything. I could just imagine what's on the tracks, but well, now that I've got all the car card boxes done, I think the next thing I'm going to do, I have been working, you know, over here on the yard. Let me kind of swing you around here a little bit. Like I said, I have been working on those backdrops. I got to just finish up those little backdrops that I did in the last video. But the next thing I'm doing, I swear, is I'm going to be ballasting. So we're gonna ballast this end of the yard, basically starting from here. I got to get ties in there. In a couple of spots, get this thing all kind of set up. I think I need to do one more drop, or at least there's a drop someplace over there that got disconnected or something. But I'm going to ballast all this stuff up over here because I'm getting tired of it. Across the bridge here, all the way to where? Right here behind the power line thing. That's next on the agenda. So right after I get my little parts and pieces for the background scenery. All right, let's see. We're putting all these guys away, so let me just drop them up there. I know you can't really see me doing that, but let's see here. There we go. Kind of see it. I'm gonna get a back up. There we go. Get these guys all out of the way, and that'll be the first operating session. Yeah, see, here you go. So nice and rusty on this side, nice and clean on that side, huh? I always do that because, you know what, I do a lot of videos and stuff, and a lot of these cars I did videos on how to weather and everything, and you can see how nicely weathered this guy is if it would focus in. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's the camera's focusing or me, but so this side is nice and done. This side is not. It's kind of just got a little bit of rust on there. I only got it done like halfway, but you know, that's kind of the story with me. You know, I get things started and it takes me a while to get them finished, you know? Even weathering my cars, I'll weather half the cars and leave the other half for a while. All right, so these guys are all done. You know what? I think I'm going to leave the locomotive right here, sitting on the bridge. And then I got to figure out what to do with all my car cards here after we're done. Let's see. Can you see that? Well, kind of. Anyway. Take all these stuff out, take all the waybills out. The waybills will get put back into the box. You know, sometimes people who don't like car cards, I think they're kind of missing out on a little bit of the paperwork aspect of running a train. It's another reason I like that is because kind of makes you stop. You're not just running trains constantly back and forth. You know, there's a process there. You gotta get your paperwork together to start out with. Once you're done, you gotta fill out all your paperwork here kind of, you know, after the fact. So that's kind of neat, or it's a benefit you get from doing the car card system. Now I'm gonna leave these over here because I'm trying to figure out if I should keep all the staging cars up here or just keep everything in the box together. But at least the waybills will definitely go back. So let me go ahead and shut this guy down right now. There we go. Oh, he sounds nice. Ta-da! Done. Okay, that guy's done. We'll get the waybills. And I guess I should leave these guys out here since they're over here, meaning the locomotives also. They're sitting out here too, so I'm going to leave them there. The only thing that goes back with me is the weigh bills, and they'll all get shuffled, not shuffled, but you know, put in order over here into my little weigh bill box. All right, guys, that's it. The first little op session here for a Friday evening while I'm watching. Well, Benjamin is someplace. Benjamin is watching Columbo over here. There he is. Hey, Ben, what's happening? Columbo got it figured out yet? Okay. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll see you in the next operations video, which hopefully we'll be doing all this stuff in the yard over here, because we've got, like I mentioned in the last video there, we've got these 3 stacks of cards, 3 line of cars. They're all mixed up. They all got to get sorted out, going to all different places on the layout. Guys, hope you enjoy that again. Don't forget the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, blah, blah, blah. See you in the next one. Take care.